Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am going to be doing a reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in all placements. And it's general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, you can check out any of my other videos. They're all timeless and all placements. And Jojo made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Oh, he's trying to make some space. I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle, get the baseline of the story, and then I will clarify with a bunch of different decks. Some, which I got for Christmas. I'm so excited. The Dragons is here. Good morning. All right. What's going on for fire signs? Flexible in protection. Happy in protection. Oh my goodness, and message in a bottle in protection. Well, all right, there's some resistance here. you are dealing with something that you're feeling maybe a little rigid around. You who knows, it's something that is causing you to feel kind of serious and and kind of stubborn. You don't want to bend. um yeah, there's basically the way to work with this situation, whatever this is that is causing you so much like resistance, basically, is to learn to be more adaptable and flexible through, I'll hold these up right, through infusing some humor into the situation. There's a need to lighten up, um, because you're missing some really important messages. It could be that someone is trying to tell you something and you're so set in your ways, you're so stuck in a certain way of thinking that you're completely missing it. That you're not able to allow it in. Or it could be where the universe is just trying to send you messages like, hey, like something would actually be much better for you in the long run if you were to go a certain route, but you're so stuck on wanting this thing that you want, and you don't want to have to compromise. And yeah, there's this really intense energy of just like, I want it my way or the highway. And that's the thing, like, we we humans, we so often have an idea of what we want and we get very fixated on it. And if it doesn't work out the way we imagine, the way we plan, um we become very resistant, we become very disappointed. We're like, no, it needs to be this way. But it's it's one of those things that there is actually a better way. And when you can stop banging your head against the wall till it's bloody, um and lighten up and realize, like, whatever door you're trying to open or whatever thing you're trying to do, or whatever stance you're taking that is so resistant, um, you're going to discover that there is another path. There's another door that opens very easily. That by infusing the situation with some levity, with some humor, try to see, I don't know, try to see the absurdity in the situation, but from a comical point of view. I mean, that's where so much comedy comes from. um maybe you need to like start listening to some comedians, watching funny shows or movies, like try to there's something here about needing to get yourself like loosen up, lighten up because you're missing some major some very important message that is going to actually help you um help you tremendously. It just may not look how you think something should. Okay, so wow, all right. Let's go to the Light Seers deck. Um, let's see what's going on here. What are fire signs having so much resistance towards or about? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. There's some kind of family situation. Maybe this is a spouse, maybe this is a, or some, some kind of romantic partner, could be a family member, someone you consider to be a close friend. We have Cancerian energy here, actually all water signs for me as a reader, Cancerian, Pisces, and Scorpio, because to me, water signs are highly intuitive. Um, and there's something here. It's like you're getting some. What is this? It's like maybe somebody's keeping secrets. Maybe you're keeping a secret. There's a desire to run away from a situation, from a connection. Something that you've spent a lot of time on. You've tried, you've built it up, and you either yeah, I mean, it's different for different people, but it's like there's this sense of like your intuition is screaming at you to do something, go somewhere, run away, gain some kind of freedom. Um, maybe you haven't told the person this. Maybe there's some kind of there's been some kind of conflict that you feel immovable, like you do not want to compromise with this person. And it's causing you a tremendous amount of um you feel heavy and angry and resentful, and you're just like, no, that whatever is happening here, you feel very strongly that you are in the right. And what's happening is you are so caught up in being right that you're missing out on being happy. And you can't have both. You got to choose one or the other. And unfortunately, your stance is causing you to be unhappy. Only you can be in charge of your happiness. There's a need to like I said, there's a need to lighten up, but it's like you're I don't know, maybe somebody's running away from you, you're running away from them. It's like there's a desire for justice in some kind of situation, but there's like this impulsive energy behind it. It's like not really fully thinking things through, just kind of, I don't know, maybe there's some like your thinking is skewed around this. There's a lot of thought, there could be a lot of communication. There's kind of, yeah, trying to go within and see things differently, but your your mind, your brain has taken over. There's definitely a need to center yourself, to ground yourself, to find some kind of balance, um, in within yourself regarding this situation. All right, let me go to the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. I haven't even pulled out a new deck yet, but just gotta go with it. All right, what's this? Yeah, what's going on? Okay, so we've got Strength. Here's Leo. Leo energy, Four of Cups, and Two of Cups. Yeah. You are so you're s- you're so over this connection. I'm so sorry. I do not mean to laugh. I laugh inappropriately sometimes. It's not personal. I just get struck by things. Please don't take it the wrong way. Um okay, yeah, you're having to be strong in the face of feeling totally dissatisfied in a connection. Someone who maybe at one time you felt it was a really good, solid connection. It's some kind of soul bond, um, soulmate situation. Soulmates can be anybody. Doesn't have to be romantic. Um, this is somebody who you have been partnered up with in some way, and you're to the point where you're I mean, you're sometimes Four of Cups can be about boredom, but this is more than that. This is definitely some serious dissatisfaction. You're having to be strong in the face of whatever is going down, the disintegration of this connection. And it's yeah, it's really affecting you. Keep in mind that resistance, mental resistance will manifest physically. If you're experiencing any kind of health issues, you definitely want to try and um, find ways to calm down. To find, like I said, find some inner peace. You gotta infuse happiness. You gotta infuse some lightness into the situation because it will affect your health. It's this energy is so intense. Um, let me go to, you know what? I'm gonna go to my cat tarot. When I've used this deck, it does bring a little levity to the situation, to the reading. Um, okay, we've got the King of Swords. King of Swords, that's air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Five of Wands. Huh. Oh, and the Three of Wands. I'm so sorry. I can't help laughing at this. Maybe it's just like it's my own kind of need to release the energy. Um 'cause it's yeah, it's like okay, so somebody here could be you, could be the person, could be both of you, but ultimately somebody is like I kind of feel like it's you. Very very logical and and um, being very rational, very cold about the situation. There is a rigidity here that is it's so cold that there's a need to infuse warmth, but it's really difficult because there potentially has been a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, bickering, conflict, um, some, I don't know, like competing with each other, trying to get one up on each other. Someone's turning their back on someone else. This is very similar in a way to this Knight of Swords energy, this Three of Wands, where it's like, I'm just so over this. Like, here's somebody who, it's like one person wants to keep engaging, wants to keep playing. The other one is like, no, nope, I'm done. I'm like, what else? What other toys are out there? What other direction can I go in? This is typically a card of waiting for your ships to come in. It's like it's like realizing that in a sense the situation is hopeless. That you keep coming to a stalemate, or you just keep going around and around, and it's like, oh my god, here we go again. And somebody's, I feel like this is you, is done. Capital letters done. Like, somebody, okay, so there's butterflies here. Somebody wants to transform the situation or transform themselves. I think this is you. You're just like, how can I change this? How can I change myself? What do I even do? Well, you can start by, like, no matter how much this person pisses you off, try to lighten it. Try to infuse humor into, like, if you're having an argument, try to get back to that feeling of love that you once had for this person. I feel like you're struggling with that right now. And to just be like, okay, well, we can't see eye to eye, but here's a little, you know, you've got wit, you've got humor in your tool bag. You're just refusing to use it because you're so pissed off by this person. Sorry, I'm laughing again. I'm so sorry. Um, Huh. Huh. I'm gonna use my, if I can, let's make sure I have them all. My witches, what is it? My modern witch tarot. Hey, Redbeard is here. Awesome. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. All right. Where are we at? Oh my god. We've got the world. Um, it's interesting. This card. So we have four zodiac signs. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, I believe that's Aries, and Leo. So two of the four are fire signs here. Maybe the person you're dealing with has Aquarius and or Scorpio in their chart. You could as well. Coming, King of Pentacles, coming to the end of the cycle. Because yeah, you're done. You're like, no, I'm not playing anymore. I'm not. Oh, and the King of Cups. Alrighty. Yeah, it's like we've got two kings here. And the thing with kings is they're very action oriented. And they have a king always has a plan. He knows what he wants and he goes for it, and he has the things that he knows he needs to do, and he does them. And by the way, I say he because it's a king. Anybody can embody this energy. There's no gender in tarot. Um, One of you is more emotionally centered, and one of you is more practical, focused on the money. And there's a disconnect between you two because one of you is like, look, what about the love? Don't we love each other? Shouldn't we be connecting on that level? And the other one is like, no, this is about the money. This is about making sure that we have stability in this connection or in this situation, that you know um yeah, it's about the money. And there's kind of this this is interesting. So okay, look at this. So so she's looking away. Is she? No. Her head is turned, but she's looking at the two kings. This guy is looking down at the pinnacle. He's all about the money. This guy has his back turned towards this guy. The one of you that is, I'm going to say this is you, but of course apply it as it fits. You know your story best. You're this cat. You're the orange tabby. This one's all about getting the thing, getting the money, holding on to the money. You, so that's the person you're dealing with. You are like, screw the money. Like, I, I just want to be happy. You're not happy. And it's because you're emotionally dissatisfied. You're so, oh my god, you're so over this. And you're just like, okay, let's look to the future. Let's see what else is out there. Turning my back to you. Looks like the cat is looking at the wall, but probably there's something just beyond the wall, or knowing that there is something beyond the wall. Yeah. All right. All right. So let me go to my Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. Ooh, Samstafari is here. Hello. I hope Seattle is nice this morning. All right. Queen of Wands. Two of Cups again. And the Artist. Ooh, this is a card. This is a card that is not in traditional tarot decks. Let me look at that real quick. This is special to this deck. It's number Major Arcana number 23. The Artist is visionary, interpreter, creation, passionate. Visionary, creation, passionate. So, okay. You could, because you're turning your back, because you you're done with this situation. You could have your sights set on somebody else if this is a romantic connection or a romantic situation. You could also be glowing up, as they say. Um, you're taking your power back because this is a card of fire signs, right? Queen of, what are we calling it? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Um, it's it's kind of stepping into who you are. Maybe you lost yourself. You have definitely lost yourself in this connection. You've lost your ability to find the humor. I think that you typically are very good at that. And this has just made you so angry that You're going to come out of this. This ending, that you're going to come to a place where you level up, where this cycle completes, it ends because you decide it does. And you kind of step back into your power. You become this dynamic person that you once were. You become very, y- you could start to notice a lot of attention from people because you start to feel good again. You start to look good. It starts to emanate from you, and you attract somebody who, maybe somebody new. Either you're going after them or someone's coming to you. But i- it's something new because the creation, right? What was it? Creation, passion, feeling passionate about some kind of new beginning, somebody new who kind of lights you up again. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it's just, it could be somebody who comes into your life who's just, they're a breath of fresh air, basically. Maybe somebody who is a visionary themselves. Um, Maybe it's somebody who has seen what you've been through, or they understand it somehow because interpreter, they know how to interpret where you're at, or who you are, what you've been through, and see, if you have some PTSD from this, which chances are you do, they're able to see past that and to understand why. Um, yeah. So, there's an it's working out. You had to go through this situation for some reason. You had to find yourself again. This is, yeah, yeah, because there's a transformation here. Butterflies. Transforming yourself. Are there butterflies? No, there's a hummingbird though. um, yeah, you will be turning that frown upside down. And maybe with the help from someone significant to you, or who will become significant. So let me go with, oh, I know. I'm going to go with my Oracle of Mystical Moments, right? Yes. Oracle of Mystical Moments. It's going to go a little bit long. It's just going to have to be how it is. Oh my God. New directions. Who got this? Um, did Air Science get this yesterday? Maybe Earth Science too. I don't know. This card keeps coming up a lot. Um, yeah. New directions for sure. The energy is like, I can already feel it like dissipating, and the levity coming in. It definitely feels like you're gonna be working through this and coming to a better place. Ah, 43. We've got secrets. Yeah. Yes, we do. We had that high priestess there. I don't know. It definitely seems like you're quietly leaving the scene. You're just like, I because no matter how much you try and talk to this person, they don't hear you. They don't get it. They keep wanting to engage, and you're like, if as long as I keep engaging, I'm going to keep getting sucked back in, and you're just like, nope. I got I have keys. I have keys out of this, or I have a key to my intuition. Maybe you haven't been listening to your intuition, and finally it's just because it's been screaming at you. You're just like, "Oh, I'm the one who knows how to proceed in this situation for my own benefit. You hold the key, the many keys to know what to do, and you are not revealing that." And my home is my castle. Maybe let me look in the book. Um, I want to look at 40. I want to look at secrets real quick. Uh, Magic, mystery, and hidden thoughts. You're going in a new direction. You want magic back in your life. And yes, you definitely could be holding back you certain things. You've tried to communicate, it hasn't worked. And so now you're just like, I'm out of here. And 39, we have my home is my castle, experience of life, growth, knowledge, and age. This situation was meant to help you grow, to help you gain knowledge about yourself, what's truly important to you. Um, you had to go through this in order to discover this about yourself. Um, you could be moving. You could be moving to a new home, um, or you're just retreating to wherever you consider home, and you're kind of, yeah, kind of locking yourself up in that place, and you're just like, I'm moving on, and I'm just not even talking about it anymore. I'm not engaging anymore. You're ready to just lighten the load. Yeah, I feel like you're moving. Like literally. Um yeah. Moving your residence. Okay, so let me finish with a rune card. Pub crawl. That sounds fun. Can't do that kind of thing anymore, but sure sounds fun. All right. We have here we go. Hagalaz. Yep. Yep, you've been dealing with some crazy storminess in your life, in this situation. Um these pages are not numbered. So give me a moment to find it. It's probably going to be the very first one because no, it's not. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'll be the designated driver. See, that's the problem though, is I want to join in on the fun, and then I have too much fun and then I pay later. So we'll just get an Uber. Okay. Hagalaz. Hagalaz means hail or stone and is closely associated with the unpredictability of nature, which can cause widespread disruption. Nature is a force we cannot tame despite our best efforts. See, you've been trying to tame something that is untamable. This rune suggests that crisis is taking over in some area of your life, or at least threatening to take over. And there is little you can do about it but wait and see where the dust settles. Whatever disruption you are dealing with in your life is beyond your control. But what you can control is your reaction to it. Yep, it's time to loosen up. Find your balance through humor. If you can be patient, stay detached. I know that's difficult. And remain calm, you will weather the storm and may just find that the unwanted shakeup has given you an unexpected and liberating new perspective, insight, or direction. Oh my God. Yep. Yep. And yep. Yep. Okay. Um, It may also remind you that sometimes things happen in our lives that we cannot explain, but these things are amazing opportunities for personal awakening and growth, right? right? Yeah. This is sucks on an epic level, but the payoff is going to also be epic. So hang in there. It is going to get better. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.